just a few days ago, October 6th, there is a trial against this gentleman, and his name is called Wang Shujun. And the reason why I want you to understand is because he is not atypical. There's a lot more people like him, okay, out there, and they pose dangers not only to Chinese but to Americans. So this person, what did he do? This is an article, August 7, 2024. He actually was indicted by the DOJ in 2022, but the trial just concluded on October 6th in New York City, and he is convicted engaging in illegal spying espionage activities for the Chinese Communist Party for decades. Okay, and his sentencing is going to be on January 9th, 2025. So a pro-democracy academic who spies on Tibetan, etc. for China set for January 9th sentencing, not only Tibetan people, he spies on all Chinese. So Wang Shujun wanted to be seen as a democracy activist with a passion to see his country become a free and open society and a critic of the Chinese government so that he could build rapport with people who actually oppose it, then betray their trust by telling Beijing what they said and planned and persecutors have said. So Wang Shujun came to New York in 1994 to teach after doing so at a Chinese university and later became a naturalized U.S. citizen. He helped fund Hu Yaobang and Zhao Ziyang Memorial Foundation named for two CCP leaders who were sympathetic to calls for reform in 1980s. Okay, so he's a spy. But worse, he's under a cloak of pro-democracy activists for Chinese people. His public persona is, I'm against Chinese people. I'm against Chinese government, for their lack of transparency, for their, persecutions of ordinary people. Go against it. And that's why he supported and funded the NGO that named after two prominent previous CCP leaders who are pro-democracy. They are the two forces behind the 1989 student movements. Okay, remember the Tiananmen massacre, the Tank Men that I showed you in the episode 50? These movements are supported by these two leaders. So Chinese people, ordinary deplorables, regard them as a symbol of democracy. So he came to United States in 1990s, and he helped funded a pro-democracy non-GOs and attracted a lot of donations from Chinese people who wanted to take down the Chinese government party, okay, and to bring freedom and democracy to China. However, he's a scumbag, he's a swindler, and worse, he's a traitor to them. He betrayed everyone's trust. He used this cloak and secretly collecting identity information, collecting the family information, and he's selling it to the CCP. And because of that, there's hundreds of real Chinese people who oppose the CCP has been arrested and deported back to China.